Today I will be presenting on the genocide in Bosnia. Certain causes of this quote genocide would be the Ottoman Empire falling, which increased ethnic and nationalistic tensions between the peoples. Also, Joseph Broz was a ruler who kept his people and economy together during World War II, but following his death, Slobodan Milosevic, as depicted in this picture, was set to rule, and his will was for a greater Serbia. He had propaganda campaigns that caused Yugoslavs to hate each other. He wanted a purely Serb-dominated state as a part of his greater Serbia. The ethnic proportions in Bosnia, which was one of the most heterogeneous places at the time, was 43% Muslim, 35% Orthodox Serb, and 18% Catholic Protestant. The republics wanted independence, and soon war broke out. The genocide was dubbed as ethnic cleansing, as if somehow changing the name would somehow change the connotation of the genocide. The goal of this was to kill and drive out Muslim and Kurd populations. 100,000 people would be killed as a result of this genocide. Srebrenica was a Bosniak-dominated town. Bosniaks are Bosnian Muslims, and this town was under weak UN protection. The Serb General Mladic separated men from women and children and proceeded to kill about 7,000 men and boys. The others were then sent to one of 381 concentration camps with beatings, torture, mass executions, bad living conditions, and an overall death count of 10,000 over the course of the war. Women were also taken to rape camps, where they were raped for weeks and months until they were pregnant, and from 1992 to 1995, there were 20,000 reported rapes. Here is a photograph of an Amarska concentration camp in 1992. The people here are seen at a staged lunch. Does this sound familiar? International press findings in Bosnia were published, and they were eerily similar to the Holocaust, which was only 50 years prior. The only action done by the US was the sending of peacekeepers, which essentially had no effect since they had little weapons and their orders were not to fire unless in self-defense. A result of this genocide was Operation Storm. Bosniak and Kurd forces worked together after years of fighting each other to push Serb forces and 200,000 civilians out of Serb-dominated areas. They created one of the largest refugee populations in Europe. The peace agreement ended a conflict in Bosnia, and 60,000 NATO troops were stationed to keep peace. According to Gordon Rice's count, the men pointed at a passing dog and ordered Ranko to shoot at it, which he did. As the dog lay dying, they screamed at Ranko, asking him if he was a good Serb, and telling him that if he could shoot a dog, then he could shoot a Muslim. Yes, he was a good Serb. He closed his eyes and pulled the trigger. Here is my bibliography, and thank you for watching.